Hey friend, well this is good. I got a comment yesterday and it was a man, and he said that Timothy 2:12 says women are to remain silent and not to speak, and then he added his own little comment and he said, so shut up, woman. And I thought that was really interesting that he would take a scripture out of context and post it on my site to tell me how I should behave. But then I thought, gosh, there are probably a lot of women out there who have been hurt and spoken to this way. And so let me address that. I feel a little bit like Ann Wilson. Let me tell you about my Jesus. Because that scripture was taken out of context, and we can talk about what that means another day and why it was written. But let me tell you what Jesus actually said to women and how he actually spoke to women, because it was very different. So Jesus had been crucified. He had descended into hell. He had defeated the power of death, and he had resurrected from the dead. The stone had rolled away, and he had walked out of a tomb. Just saying. That was kind of a 3 days worth of work. Anyway, he had walked out of a tomb, and he is standing there in the garden in a resurrected body. And the very first word he utters is woman. Woman. And he's speaking to a former prostitute, from which he delivered her of 7 demons. And he says, woman, why are you crying? He addresses her grief. And you know what happens next? She doesn't recognize him. Probably because somebody told her to shut up. And she doesn't recognize a man saying to her, woman, why are you crying? Coming to her to meet her in her grief. And so you know what he does? He calls her by name. He says, Mary. So let me tell you something, ladies. He has come to address your grief, and he has come to call you by name. And anything less than love is not him. Carry on.